Live from Creston, British Columbia, Canada, it's Stock Markets with Uncle Bruce. Introducing your host, Uncle Bruce. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Thank you, announcer. How you doing today? Welcome to the show. It's July 29th,
Your host, Uncle Bruce. Hey, how you?
2021. It's Thursday. Welcome to the channel today, and another day of fun in the markets. While as we try to figure out what's going on in the markets in plain English and help you guys out with what's going on out there. Lots happening as usual. Things happening everywhere, and many things can affect us, even if it's not in our neighborhood. That's the thing about the stock markets. You see how the markets react, but they react to a myriad of forces that may or may not be happening in your immediate area where you live or where you work or where you play. And that's why sometimes it's kind of difficult to keep up with what the markets are doing, because we have to keep an eye on events happening elsewhere that we may not necessarily think has anything to do with us, but in effect will actually affect us later or immediately. Um, as I speak, the Dow is showing a gain of 136 points. The S&P up 8.5, but Nasdaq has been negative all morning, except now it's only negative 6.75 points. Very slight negative vibe. It was down 30 plus points earlier this morning. Now it's only down 6 or so. So there's obviously buying momentum coming into the market. There's buying momentum coming in on certain stocks. And I'm not surprised to see it. I am not surprised to see these markets going higher. They're going to keep going higher, people. Believe it when I've been telling you now for months and months and months that the stimulus that's going on in the United States economy from various areas is absolutely unprecedented, historic in size, historic in commitment, and is showing no signs of letting up. No matter what any politician says about anything, the bottom line is the American economy is being pumped with capital to get it going. And it is being pumped with a lot of capital. You can start right with the Federal Reserve. The interest rate policy of the United States Federal Reserve is zero. They're not going to charge any interest right now on money to banks. Banks can borrow money from between 0 and a quarter of 1% all you want. There is no problemo funding a bank to put a loan program together. You name it, whether you want to extend credit on credit cards, you want to extend credit on personal loans, you want to put credit out on cars, homes, furniture, business loans, just knock yourselves out. Banks are actually having trouble. They are literally having trouble lending the amount of money that they have available to lend. They are having trouble finding places to go. Corporations are part of the problem, but this is not a problem, but this is a problem for banks. Corporations, in most cases, are rather cash rich. Now, when I talk about corporations being cash rich, I'm not talking about your local mom and pop pizzeria, limited numbered company that happens. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Apples of the world, the Microsofts, the Googles, the Amazons, you name them, right across the board. A majority of the S&P 500, a majority of the Nasdaq 100, certainly all members of the Dow 30. We are talking about cash that is out there that is absolutely stunning. And we have got bankers out there who are having trouble delivering loans to entities that don't need to borrow. Just seeing a breaking headline coming across that the U.S. second quarter GDP rose at an annual rate of 6.5% versus an 8.4% estimate. Now, is this negative for the market, neutral, or positive? Because had the U.S. economy matched that estimate of 8.4 or beaten it, the calls for higher interest rates would be really at a crescendo. But because the number didn't come in at 8.4, it came in at 6.5, that will probably mute calls for interest rate rises. This kind of keeps things calm, which actually could be good for the market. Go figure. Slower growth rate, good for the market. because there won't be a rush to push interest rates higher if the economy isn't overheating like people thought it would. This 6.5% jump is phenomenal when you compare it to the past years, the last 10, 15 years, except that it is not surprising at all because, of course, a year ago, everything was shut down, and this is just a snapback rebound. We should expect a couple of quarters with pretty good GDP numbers as the economy restarts again. So something to consider. Another thing to wonder about. GDP increased 6.5% second quarter, well below expectations is the headline. The 10-year note is showing 125.3. It's not going any higher. The Dow futures are showing a gain of 132, 133. S&P up 8.5. NASDAQ down 5.5. So no problem with the markets. Markets are not reacting to this in a negative way at all. They're kind of okay with it. Oil is up 24 cents to 72.63 a barrel in West Texas. Interesting how that is going on. These markets will go higher. I'll get back to my theme. Markets are going higher because of the amount of cash being pumped into the system. The Europeans are pumping in more money to their system on a per capita basis than the Americans are. But nonetheless, both economies, which represent, something like between Canada, the United States, Mexico, Europe, we're 1 billion people, ballpark. And this is where a majority of the world's wealth is. There's a chunk of wealth, obviously, in Asia, but the G20, a great number of the G20 countries are, of course, Europe, North America. We're being spurred on and being encouraged to lend. Banks are having trouble lending. They can't get enough quality lenders to want to borrow because they don't need cash right now. And yet you can borrow money from anywhere from, depending on who you are and what you do, but there are corporations borrowing at 0. There are corporations borrowing at a half a point, some paying up to 6-8 points. But money is cheap right now. Mortgages are cheap right now. Anyone who's buying a home in the last 6 months has noticed that mortgage rates are very low. In Canada, we're as low as 1% for a 25-year mortgage. With a 5-year lock-in, you can get as low as 1.25%, 1.5%. Do a little shopping around, and you can get some pretty good deals here. Interesting how that works with inflation. That theoretically, core inflation was at 2-3% last quarter before that, but lately we're showing inflation anywhere from 4 to 9%, depending on who you talk to, who you want to believe, who you want to hear from. It is a most interesting difference: cost of money versus cost of living versus expected cost of living. But interest rates are not going anywhere the way it looks now for 6 months to a year. They're not going anywhere. And even then, people worry about, interest rates are going to go up. Yeah, they're going to go to 2%, 2.5%. Mortgages will be 3.5% to 4%. Whoop-de-doo. This is a no-brainer. The other thing that's happening, as I'm speaking to you right now, and I'm trying not to be political. This is not a political statement, but corporation after corporation this morning, have been announcing on the airwaves that they are reverting back to you must wear a mask in the office program. And more and more communities are imposing the mask rule if you go indoors. So if you're indoors at City Hall, or you're indoors at a mall or a grocery store, you have to mask up again. Whether you've been vaccinated or not, you must mask up. Heard last night a little comment that came out from the health minister from Alberta. They were doing an update. Their case counts are going up again. The new variant, this COVID Delta variant, they are saying that, again, medical professionals are commenting that it is 1,000 times more spreadable than the original variant that we've been battling with the vaccines. This variant is an absolute monster. It's a super spreader, and it requires very little contact to immediately be infected by it. It is really scary stuff. And 80% plus of Canadians now are vaccinated, eligible Canadians for one shot, and 65% in Canada have got 2. And we're slowing down as well on vaccine inoculations, and that's a worry. Governments are pushing hard to get people to come in. Um, but we are at those numbers already. But this variant is hitting the 20% that haven't been inoculated at all. And unfortunately, and the reality is that a majority of the 20% in Canada that have not been inoculated are, generally speaking, teenagers, 20 somethings, and 30 somethings for the majority. And now we're noticing stats coming out from every province every day. They're talking about the age of patients in ICU beds, and the age is dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. So we're not looking at 80, 70, 80-year-olds in the hospital from senior centers. They've all been inoculated. We're talking now about admissions into hospitals of people in their 20s and 30s. And these are they have been relatively very healthy people. And yet some of them, not all, but some who get infected with this thing really take a tumble. It really hits them hard. A number of 20-year-old, 30-year-olds get the virus. They battle it off as a bad cold or a flu or whatever it is. Some don't even feel it. They're totally asymptomatic. And that's the problem. Asymptomatic carriers are the worst because they don't know they have it. They don't know they're spreading it. And they're spreading a virus that is 1,000 times easier to catch for someone else. And you can imagine how governments are really concerned about this one. They're worried that as the initial vaccinations wear off that we took 6 months ago, 3 months ago, 8 months ago, however long it was now since you've been inoculated, eventually they wear down, and we are going to need booster shots to reinvigorate the defense. But with a virus 1,000 times more likely to infect us, there is this battle brewing between now and the fall and the winter. Which brings me to my own personal situation, and that is, how am I going to cross the border into the United States with Jennifer? We're being told now that the land border between Canada and the U.S., Americans can come to Canada starting August the 9th. That is the theoretical opening date if you're fully inoculated and you have a negative test within 72 hours of coming to the land border. Canadians are not being offered the same opportunity to go the other direction, even though we're at 80% with one shot and 65% for 2. Americans are not allowing Canadians into the United States as of August the 9th, even if you've been vaccinated with 2 shots. You can fly in. You can fly in with a negative test, 72 hours. You can still do the flying thing, which, is just, you just throw your hands in the air and go, you can fly, but you can't drive. I mean, really? Yes, really. But it's been this way the whole time. But now I wonder, for Jen and I don't know if we're going to be able to cross the border by the time we want to. We were hoping to cross into the U.S. in late October. And we're now getting the impression that August is out, September looks doubtful, and October might not be a go either. And all of a sudden, Canadians are realizing, my goodness, the entire summer will be lost to get south, and we might not be able to get south through the fall. How much longer is this going to go? And of course, every Canadian who wants to travel to the USA, we constantly keep an eye on your infection rates. We don't want to, but we have to. We have to see how many Americans are getting the virus and how many are dying every day, and where the worst outbreaks are, and on and on. And I mean, we're becoming COVID watchers. And I tell you, I don't like being a COVID watcher. I don't want to be a COVID watcher. But yeah, we're becoming COVID watchers. And we're now asking ourselves, oh man, if some of these states where we really want to go to do not mask up again, or they do not push vaccinations, we might not be able to get in at all for the entire winter of this year. Really got to make you wonder, geez, what do we do? But we're helpless up here. I mean, there's nothing I can do to make it any better. Just got to take care of ourselves and wait this thing out. But I got to tell you, it is a frustrating thing to see, and we are noticing quickly now how governments in the U.S., cities, now corporations, this morning are coming out very aggressively, going, "You got to mask up again. Complete mask up indoors, vaccinated or not. This is it." And wow, that is that is light speed to see this happening again this quickly. Anyway, there you go. It's happening in Canada too. We have to mask up here again. And I have to admit, the other day I was in our local grocery store, and Jen and I came in to do some grocery shopping, and I noticed about 5 minutes in, I'm looking around and going, nobody's wearing masks except the staff. Only the staff in the store were wearing masks because it wasn't mandatory. I had also noticed that when I came in the store, I could come in the whatever entrance I wanted to. The carts weren't being pre-cleaned anymore. They used to have a guy wipe the handlebars on the cart. And the hand dispensers, you had to look for one. They still had them, but you had to find it. And they were really scaling it back. We took our masks off after 5 minutes because we realized nobody was wearing masks. And but I felt kind of weird about it. I really did. I felt strange. Even though I'm fully vaccinated, I felt kind of strange taking my mask off in the store. But it's a no-brainer for us to just put them back on. We got them in the car. We have them in our coat pockets. We have these masks everywhere now. They're all over the place. And we'll just slip one on and off we go. And we're just used to it now. But it is a profound change in our lives over the last year and a half, isn't it? It's a profound change. Jobs, my goodness, corporations are having a tough time getting, in certain businesses, they're having a tough time getting employees. They just are. Here in Creston, little old Creston, a little town 3 miles north of the Idaho border in Canada, our Tim Hortons, every afternoon, if Jen and I want to go for a coffee every afternoon, we have to use the drive-through. You can't go in the store. It's locked. The doors are locked. I cannot tell you how many times in the last month, Jen and I have been in our cars, eighth car down the road, down the line, waiting our turn, looking in the parking lot. Here comes a family, mom, dad, a couple of kids in a pickup truck. They park the car and they go to the door because they want to go to the bathroom. Doors are locked. Then they get back in the truck and they leave because the kids are about to pee their pants and they got to find a place to take a whiz. And across the street, just up the road, is a little like a self-serve gas station with bathrooms. You can use those. But yeah, even Timmy's, they do not have enough staff on hand, and they're paying $16, $18 an hour to work here. 16, 18 bucks an hour to work at a Tim Hortons coffee shop, donut shop. They only have enough staff for the drive-through. They need about 6 or 7 people in the store just to handle the back end and then the ordering system and keep the coffee going and just keep everything running, because they do offer a full menu of items, and they do offer sandwiches and soups and all this sort of stuff. So they need extra staff to prepare it, but they don't have another 4 or 5 people per shift. They can't attract them to open the restaurant for the seating area. And this has been the case all summer long. Absolutely unbelievable. They cannot staff them up. And this is $16 to $18 an hour as a guaranteed wage. And they have signage outside the restaurant, help wanted, sign up bonuses, health benefits, just, all kinds of come on in. We got work. Our local grocery store, both of them have signage in the door as soon as you come in the door, and then right at each cash register is also signage. Help wanted, and full-time, part-time, whatever you want to do, whatever work you can give us, any hours, we'd like to talk to you. And they're paying 16 to 20 bucks an hour, and they cannot staff up. They cannot get staffed up, and we're talking even student labor. This, school's out, university's out, colleges out. Can't fill the positions. This is across Creston, this little town of 5,000 people. And we have got very little traffic. We have no U.S. traffic going through here. If the border was open, oh my gosh, we would be double the traffic through here with RVs from Idaho and Washington State and all over the United States through here. We got nothing happening here. It's just our local scene. We are underserviced because of employee shortages. Quite stunning. Never seen this before. It's so protracted, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere in Western Canada. I'm sure Eastern Canada, same issues. Quite fascinating to see how employees are in a control position. Employers are the ones desperately trying to hire. I will admit, though, that if I think it was Jennifer and I think it was about 2 months ago, we went out to an A&W restaurant They had the restaurant was open at the time. They had 4 staff members working, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. There were no customers in the store when we arrived. It was like 6:30 at night, and we decided we're going to have a burger and fries and a drink in a restaurant. It was the first time out in a long time. It was like 2 months ago, and I got a double teen burger. My wife got a teen burger. We shared a fry, and we shared a drink. $21. $21. And I got, wow, 2 burgers, a fry, and a Coke, $21. But the folks behind the counter over there, front lines, they're wearing masks. We were wearing masks when we came in. They're cleaning that restaurant to within an inch of its life. And I thought, you know what? They're getting 18, 20 bucks an hour. I'll pay 21 bucks. Yeah, I'll pay it. I'm missing the old days when the two of us could have had a dinner together for $12 or $13. But this is the new normal. $21 for a burger and fries. Maybe that's why we were the only 2 in the restaurant. It's kind of expensive. Most people, though, were using the drive-through. They were just driving through and taking it home and eating it home. But this is the new world in which we live. It'll be interesting to see if it can get more normalized going forward. But right now, kids, we're going backwards. I hate to say it, and I hate to admit it, but it looks like in Canada and North America, we're going backwards. We could have been going forwards, but we're going backwards. And I wonder about another, let's say, I won't say a shutdown. I don't see like a shutdown coming, but I do see restrictions, limited and targeted restrictions coming around. And that's unfortunate because it doesn't have to be that way. But it seems to me where we might be headed. The Dow right now down up 129 points, gaining 129 on the Dow Jones. S&P gaining 6.5. The Nasdaq is the negative today, down 22.25 at the moment. Not a big drop. It's just a little negative. Crude up 29 cents a barrel. Some of the stocks we like to follow. Let me take a look at some of our faves over on. SoFi 1580 up 43 cents on 311,000 this morning. Headline coming across here: Nikola tumbles 7% after founder Trevor Milton reportedly charged with fraud. That's the headline. Nikola. SoFi 1578, 1580 a share. All right. Over at GameStop, 170.97 up $1.85 apparently. 170.20 jumping around. ATI Physical Therapy 394 to 396 has been the indications this morning. About 9,600 traded this morning. This is an excellent sign that pre-market we haven't even hit 10,000 shares of trading on ATI Physical Therapy. We have 37 minutes to go before we open for the day, and there is no volume on ATI. This is a very good thing, actually. A very good thing. The selling might be over, except for last night at the very end of the bell. We had that little wave. Matterport, 13.97, up 11 cents this morning on 500 shares. Really quiet. Let me take a look at some of our other friends here. How are they doing this morning? Alrighty. What's going on? Yeah. I'm just looking at headlines and everything else. All right, let's continue forward here. Checking out some of our stocks, waiting for my machine to reload right now. 23andMe, I have it 846, unchanged. SVAC, Starboard Value Acquisition, I have 992 last trade, up 20 cents, 600 some odd shares there. VACQ, Vector Acquisition, 1040, up 12 cents. Was up to 1060 this morning, a little higher than this. This is the Rocket Lab company, soon to be. 23andMe, as I say, 846. No news, no changes that I'm aware of at the moment. Let's see. Matterport, I'm not sure if we mentioned it. Yeah, here it is, 1397. We've mentioned that, up 11. We've got Navstar at 994, down a penny on 10,000 shares, very quiet. We're keeping an eye here. Hang on a second. Matterport. And what I want to talk to you about here, just let me see here. Okay. Apple looks like it's stabilizing. 144.85, down 13 cents. It was up this morning, just short of 145 a share. So it looks like Apple has, finished with its whatever drop off it was going to have, if it had any kind of a drop off. Microsoft 285.73, down 49 cents. I did see this morning that Facebook on the pre-market was down on the day. They announced last night their results, and they commented on, again, these are the comments with the conference calls afterwards. They commented that growth might not be as quick going forward. Well, that's an understatement of the year. That will be everybody's comment if they really were pressed on it. You cannot expect to grow your earnings at 40 to 50% every quarter if you're a $1 trillion company. It's just not going to happen quarter after quarter after quarter. Maybe after a shutdown you can do it, but not sustainable. But the stock nonetheless is down. At the moment it's at 360, down 12.50 a share. They got as low as about 355 last night in the aftermarket, but they're now at 360. They actually seem to be kind of coming back on a little bit here. And it wouldn't surprise me if the PE multiple of Apple right now is in the low 20s. This should be refreshed in the next day or two. So interesting stuff. Nikola shares slide headline. Nikola shares slide pre-market on a report that founder Trevor Milton has been indicted for making false claims to investors. This is according to CNBC. The shares are off 7.25%. 3 counts of fraud by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Manhattan for making deceptive and false claims to investors regarding nearly all aspects of the business, says a CNBC report. He had been charged with 3 counts of fraud following a probe of the startup. The investigation came after short seller Hindenburg Research published a research report on the company that alleges that management had misled investors and overstated its internally developed battery and fuel cell capabilities. And that is the latest over there. So that's not helping any investors over there. We've got U.S. jobless claims falling after hitting 2-month high. Claims fall 24,000 to 400 after a jump of 56,000 the prior week. So that's a better indicator. The economy is fine. I guess I'm not surprised. People can find jobs, I think, if they really want them. They can find them. The question is, do you want to put yourself into danger? Potentially, if the job you are thinking of taking has a lot of exposure to the public, where people are or are not masked, you got to ask yourself, are you willing to put yourself in that position, whether you're wearing a mask or not? Are you willing to be in that position for an employment deal, or are you going to seek employment elsewhere where perhaps either you can work remotely, or you have an outdoor job, or maybe you're a driver. You're not interacting with a lot of office staff or customers in a retail setting or a restaurant setting. I mean, what is it you want, and what kind of exposure do you want to put yourself to regarding your employment? These are the questions being asked by every single employee out there, prospective employee, returning employee. What am I going to do? Am I going to really going to offer myself up like that or not? Especially with this new Delta variant. This is scary stuff. Thank you, by the way, for all of you who have joined me so far. I appreciate this, that you're here. 170 thumbs ups. Thank you for those already as well. Giving my show a little jolt start. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups. Keep them coming in if you wouldn't mind, please. Facebook 360.87, like I said, down 12. The Dow now is up 141 on the pre-market. The latest news is good regarding jobless gains. So this is the gains. So this is good. It's being perceived positively by the Dow so far. We'll see how this works out as we move forward in time here. Anyway, there you have it. Those are some of our favorite stocks and what they're doing. SoFi right now, 15.78. They were 15.99, 15.98 first thing this morning, just under $16. We're up 41 cents on SoFi, 324,000 shares traded on SoFi. I don't believe there's a single bit of news out there about SoFi that I can tell you about. I got nothing that I see here. So it's on its own, moving up again after yesterday's 45-cent gain to close at 1537. We were as low as 1508 yesterday for a brief moment in time. Now we're at 1577 pre-market and looking, all right, looking a lot better. So yeah, come on, SoFi, take us to the moon, please. 170.60 on GameStop, up $1.48. Yesterday's range 164 to 177, $13 range. Now at 170. Now the other big news today that we're going to follow here is the Robinhood underwriting. Robinhood is going public today. They priced their IPO at $38 a share. Apparently, that is the low end of the range. The water cooler talk, or the whisper number, they like to refer to this as the whisper number, was it was going to come out at a high of maybe 42, but they're coming out at 38, which I had heard a range of 38 to 42, 43. They're going to raise 2.1 billion apparently at that price, and that will give the company a market cap. If the shares were to trade at $38 a share upon listing, that would give the company a market cap of $32 billion. $32 billion market cap. And from what I understand, they have about 20 million accounts. 20 million accounts is what they've got. Their plans include adding Roth IRA accounts so that you can trade your retirement accounts through Robinhood. What they're seeking to do going forward would be to open up their business to not just handle day trading accounts, margin accounts, and so on. They want to now open up long-term investment accounts. They want to get that business as well. How will the shares do on the opening? Anyone's guess here. We're all, waiting. Many of us in this channel, we have mixed feelings about Robinhood. My personal opinion of them is not very high. I was not very impressed with them, not at all impressed with how they behaved and how they handled the GameStop situation back in February, March. Complete disaster. And of course, that coupled in with a dozen other stocks. I mean, there were over a dozen, if not 24 stocks that you could not trade for almost a week using Robinhood services back in early this year. I haven't forgiven them for that. Many of you haven't. We're going to see when this thing opens up and see what's happening. But I'm blown away that this company actually is able to go public. I'm absolutely shocked that they can actually go public, that they have enough buying interest to pick up this stock. I'm just beside myself with bewilderment. I am bewildered that kind of money is available for this kind of a run outfit. I'll tell you, in my day in the brokerage business, these guys I wouldn't trust them broker to broker. Like, I couldn't imagine brokerage firms trusting these guys, let alone customers trusting these guys. And yet the SEC just clears these guys for whatever. They're apparently still under investigation, which is the other lunacy of it all. They're under investigation by, I believe, the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Justice Department. They're under investigation for all kinds of crap that happened early this year. And yet this underwriting proceeds. I can't believe it. I guess I can believe it. It just goes to show how loosey-goosey things are in the U.S. now with regards to investment bankers who can just make up their own minds and take a deal public if they feel they can sell it. It just boggles the mind that this is happening. But I'm just on the outside looking in, going, really? Wow. Anyway, they're going public today. We should hear about a pre-market later in the morning. To see how it looks on the pre-market. If this thing opens higher, I will be, again, shocked and awed. But I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot cattle prod. I do not recommend this stock to anyone at any price. There's too many worms in the bag that, I'm not putting my hand in there. I'm just not interested. Other news, Starboard, SVAC, our friends at Starboard. I thought I would mention this news. They completed their shareholder meeting yesterday over at Starboard to vend in to, or be vended in, or be acquired by a Sextra, or Sextra. The deal went through, and there are now going to be, excuse me, folks, the stock's going to start trading as Sextra tomorrow. So Starboard Value, this SVAC symbol, this is the last day for SVAC today. This is it. Tomorrow, we change over to CYXT, Sextra. There will be 166 million shares in existence, approximately. Cash on hand, $493 million. Now, at $10 a share, for example, the stock's at $9.91 right now, but at $10 a share, that would put the company at a market cap of $1.66 billion, $1.660 billion. Of that value, $493 million is cash. So about a quarter of the company is in cash, and 3/4 of the company's value is made up of their business. So the business they're in, server farm management. They run 60 or 61 server farms around the world, and I think they handle between 2,300 and 2,700 companies' data, including governments' data. So they're a data center operator for the server farms, and they're growing, they're busy, and I think they're going to be expanding aggressively. They're going to add more server farms to their portfolio. I wonder if they will become an acquirer of existing server farms that are out there and just merge them in to their bigger company. And will they buy, 5 server farms from this group, 2 server farms from that group, 7 over here, and just as each month and quarter goes by, that they will just expand out to more and more server farms. They'll then be able to approach the bond market. They'll be able to borrow billions of dollars for really cheap interest rates, because these server farms are long-term commitment centers between companies and server farm operator. And they'll just borrow money at super cheap prices, keep the stock numbers at 166 million outstanding, and just grow out the business and grow up the cash flow, grow up the earnings, and just keep going. Because this is a huge business, and it's a growing business. All existing clients of server farms are probably every year seeking to increase the amount of data that's being handled at their server farms. It's just an outgrowing business, because as this unit right here, this type of technology goes from 4G to 5G, the amount of data that now will go through will be even more unbelievable. The Matterports of the world that I've talked to you about, how Matterport is going to become a multi-division company, all different apps for everybody. The amount of data that Matterport's going to create, just that company and its diversified field of offerings, mind-numbing. I mean, we're talking trillions and trillions of bits of information. The Sextra companies, the Sextra company is going to benefit greatly from this. And I just don't see digital going the opposite direction. It's just going to keep going and going up. So, yeah, the company starts trading Friday as CYXT. That is the first day, and this is the last day for Starboard. $9.91, up 19 cents this morning, pre-market indication. That's all I've got. I have no other news at this point. I believe that the merger is it's been filed with the SEC. That's done. The 10Q is filed, but I expect now the ceremony of opening for trading will be tomorrow, and then they will start to talk about what's going on. So we'll see. That's as best as I can tell you what's going on with the Starboard Value, or soon to be Sextra. And we'll hold on to our hats. The only downside on this deal that I came across where the article I saw this morning that I was reading up on, they talked about the closing of the deal, how they did this. This is where I got these numbers for you about how many shares are outstanding and how much money they've got. But one number I was wondering about, and I found that to be interesting, was holders of apparently 26,176,891 shares of SVAC common stock had elected to redeem their stock in connection with the business combination. Now, as I read it, I think what this means is the SPAC shareholders, of all the SPAC shareholders out there, 26 million shares of the SPAC were deemed back for $10 a share, and they walked away. So I'm guessing, and again, I don't want to be wrong, but if anyone can help me confirm this, but I'm guessing that even though they got 493 million in cash from the deal, I'm guessing that maybe 260 more million did not come in, and it was redeemed back to people. I'm wondering if that is truly what ended up happening here, so that they could have had perhaps as much as 750 million in cash upon their closing, but they ended up with 493 instead. Now, it means, of course, that 26 million free trading shares that would have been in the open market aren't in the open market anymore. That they were redeemed back to the Treasury and they've been canceled out, allowing the Treasury, the company, if they wish to reissue the 26 million to other buyers, maybe Wall Street pension funds, hedge funds, whoever, they have the right, of course, to do that. But as I see it right now, there's 166 million out, not 190 million out. So 166 million and 26 million fewer free trading shares to trade. And so I'm wondering, is that a positive, negative? I mean, the money's the money, the shares are the shares, loose hands are loose hands, on and on it goes. Are we possibly sitting on another ATIP scenario where we're going to slump right away? Or is this company doing so well because their financials are apparently rather solid? But so we thought ATIPs were too. When this company comes up with their first financials and they confirm to the street, oh yeah, we're fine, we're growing, we're getting more customers. We got 2,700 of them now. We're adding to that number. We're going to add server farms. We're going to take this 490 some odd million. We're going to expand the business. That could have the effect of a buy wave on the stock rather than a sell wave on the stock. If they announce an acquisition, say they announce a $2 billion acquisition or a $500 million acquisition, whatever it is, and they come out and say, yeah, we've cut a deal to buy a private company over here, and we're going to drop $1 billion on it. We need to issue 400 million in stock, and we need to issue 600 billion in bonds, or we're doing 850 million in bonds and 150 million in stock, and that's 15 million shares at $10 a pop, and the rest will be bonds at 2%, 3% interest. I think the street will like that deal. The street, I think, will like it. They might, though, come out and say, yep, we've got billions and billions of dollars of acquisitions planned, but we're not going to issue any stock. We're not issuing any paper. We have no plans to issue any paper whatsoever. We're just going to issue bonds only, senior notes. And these notes are secured against the assets we're buying, which are fully functioning assets. These are assets that have customers and servers working and employees running the place. We're just change of ownership. Nothing will change except the name on the outside of the side of the building, that it's a Sexterra property. They do stuff like that. This stock can go up nicely, really nicely, because the earnings have to be divided into the 165 million shares existing, not 190. And if they don't issue any more paper, they keep it tight. So, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll wait and look for whatever movement we get as we get it. There you go. Matterport, $13.97, up 11 cents, just below $14 a share. Is it going to hit 14 and do more? We're going to find out sooner or later. Back to that starboard, $9.91, up 19 cents is the pre-market right now. It's actually higher this morning on its pre-market move. All right. Well, there it is. What is going on is the question. And how far are we going down the highway here? GameStop, 170.45 up $1.33 in the pre-market with now 15 minutes to go. And SoFi right now is 15.80 up 43 cents. Looking good this morning. I like that. And we've got let's take a look at some of these others. ATIP showing it at 388 on 11,300 shares. It's up 3 cents at the moment. It closed at 380. Well, now I'm a bit confused. Closed 385. That's right. 385 was the close, and it's 388 right now. Okay, yesterday's volume was 3.89 million. Let's call it 3.9 million, as opposed to 13 million on Tuesday. So this stock is really slowing up on the sell side. It's really slowing down. 23andMe showing 846 on 2,000 shares. I have no indications of any info that I can see here. I'm just waiting to hear what they're going to do. They're going to report their first quarter results. Announcement came out today. Let's read that. Sunnyvale, California. They're going to issue their results for the fiscal year 2022 first quarter before the market opens on Friday, August the 13th. So that's in 2 weeks tomorrow. They will have a conference call as well. So they're going to announce their numbers, and they're talking about how you can access their conference call and all that. So that's all there is. There's no other detail whatsoever about any of it. Just that they're announcing they're going to release their financials on Friday, August the 13th. So let's hope we have some good news there. Let's hope that the market likes what they hear, see, and feel that they're going to hear and see and whatever. And let's go from there. All right. Hopefully we can make money on this. We're ready. We wait. AMC this morning, 38.90 closed last night, 38.47 pre-market on 417,000 shares. Very quiet there. It too is slowing up in activity. It is just not trading at the same volume we used to have on these stocks. So there's the update. The Dow up 151. The news coming out in the pre-market is not negative to the Dow. We've got a 9.7 point gain on S&P, and we have a NASDAQ market of negative 17 points. So we're not getting negative news pre-market. We're getting neutral or positive news to keep us hanging around here. Anyway, there it is, everybody. Welcome to the thing. Dr. Walter Bishop, don't buy Hood. Don't short it. Just ignore it. Yeah, stay the hell away. Stay away. What can I say? We're going to find out the pre-market on Robinhood as the morning goes on. We'll wait for finding what's going on. Goldman Sachs fully allocates shares of Robinhood. I don't even know what that really means. I'm really not sure how the Robinhood is going to start. I'm not neutral. I'm negative on this thing. This is my personal opinion. I'm not a fan of these guys, and I kind of wonder just how this is going to go. And once we open up, we'll find out. All right. Thank you all for being here. It's nice that you're here. Nice to see you all. And let's see what's going on. Lots of comments in between people. Thank you. We're members only today. Just members comments only today. Membership has its privileges, and please consider becoming a consider becoming a member. Farm Melissa says Rocket Lab's launch last night of a U.S. military satellite was a success. Might get a small bump on VACQ today. And here we go. If Matterport was smart, they'd license the software, make tons with no overhead. Yeah, Dave, I don't know how they're going to run it. We're going to find out, going forward how the numbers work, but we're going to see what's going on. Anyway, I wonder if all the people bad-mouthing Bruce lately are going to buy Robinhood since he doesn't like it. I don't know. Christopher saying that Motley Fool put an article out on how Matterport is their favorite new growth stock. Right on. Okay. What can I say? Yeah. Well, folks, we're going to find out real soon here. 11 minutes to the opening. We're getting ready to start it off. We'll see what kind of a market we have going here. Hey, good morning, Nate. How you doing, buddy? Morning, Uncle Bruce and all. Getting my first shot soon. Congrats, man. Get it done. Is it possible to sell Robinhood? Is it possible to sell it? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Matterport now 14.16, up 30 cents on the morning right now. 14.16 on Matterport, up 30 cents right now. The pattern for Matterport lately, we were in the 14.50 range last week, Thursday, Friday. Then we dropped to I think it was 12.90 on Tuesday morning. Yes, day before yesterday. Tried to reach 14 yesterday, and we're at 14.16 right now. So this will be the best level since last Friday on Matterport. Of course, this is the fourth day of Matterport's existence. The shares were as high as $16 on July 4th, July 3rd range. Then they dropped down to this 14.75 neighborhood July 12th. And then, like I say, down to the 13 level. But now we are back into the low 14s from everything I can see here, 14.16 up 30 cents a share on Matterport. Okay, ATIP 394 up 9 cents. GameStop 170.20. And SoFi is now at 15.79 up 42 cents. Make that 15.85 up 48 cents on SoFi. 427,000 shares. So, fairly good volume on SoFi pre-market to start us off with a nice little pop-up like we did yesterday. We had a gain right away. We got a gain right away here again. We're just under $16. Come on, SoFi. You know you want to. You know you need to. Bring it up, baby. Yeah, let's go. Super Liera. Thank you so much for this donation. I'm buying Robinhood, 500 shares. Oh my gosh. Good luck to you. And Nino Heck has become a new member. Welcome, Nino, to the channel. I'm glad you've made it too. Nice to have you here. Let's see what is going on. SoFi is still on the move. Well, let's hope so. 15.85 up 48 cents right now. 15.85 on SoFi. Yeah, baby. Let's get going. Time to buy $13 puts on Hood. Welcome, Nino. Nice to have you around. Matterport 14.16 up 30 cents right now. SoFi 15.85 at the moment. Okay, over on GameStop 170.20. ATIP 394. Matterport 13.97 again. Is that accurate? No, 14.16. That's accurate. Looking good. There you have it. Some pre-market trades here. SoFi's 15.85. That's a lot better. AMC this morning pre-market now 38.42 down 48 cents. That is that one. We are 7 minutes away from the opening, kids. 7 minutes away. 23andMe 8.46 last night, 8.46 this morning. And let's see here. Apple 144.98 last night, 144.76 right now. And let's see if we can get IBM in here. How is our friend IBM doing? They're teasing us all the time. 142.32 up 55 cents. Closed last night at 141.77 down 98. We're up 55 now on the opening. So we're still not back to where we were last night. Or yesterday when we closed the day before yesterday, but we're back to 142.32 on the pre-market, it would seem, at this time. Thank you all for popping in and seeing me and sticking around. Appreciate it. We've got thumbs ups now of 261 thumbs ups from 862 followers at this moment. Thank you, everybody, for your support of this channel and helping promote it to other YouTubers. The more thumbs ups you give us, the more YouTube will push this channel to other investors that will start following our stocks. Thank you guys for helping yourselves. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that caffeine free. It's what I need. It's what I need. That IBM is mean, says DQ. It's just mean. What about selling Hood? Wouldn't touch it. What can I say? I'm thinking a French toast today with butter, drizzled with a little local honey. Mine. Who thinks Robinhood will let me buy puts on Hood? With Galileo powering the Robinhood platform, doesn't that give SoFi somewhat of a personal stake in their success? Kind of funny, isn't it? It's kind. You might be right. We don't have to buy it. We should only buy lovely stuff. Uncle Bruce, would ATIP be a good play to start planning for covered calls with the price tag being down and the bullish outlook for the future? You don't want to write covered calls down here. Right now you just want to buy that ATIP stock up and scoop up this cheap stock. Matterport 1417 up 31 cents. We're 5 minutes away from opening. I got biscuits, scrambled eggs, grits with some cheddar cheese and some fried chicken. Ooh, lovely. Dana, what's Robinhood's ticker symbol? Hood. It's HOOD. I would suggest staying away from Robinhood. Yeah, I would guarantee that. Hopefully, that infrastructure will push the markets to general higher. That's true. There is an infrastructure deal in the works. It sounds like $550 billion. The Senate, the Senate voted the first vote through with 67 senators saying, yeah, let's do this. Now the committees in the Senate have to break down the $550 billion and figure out where it gets spent and how. This is a 10-year thing. Don't think they're spending $550 billion this year. They're not. They're spending $55 billion a year for 10 years. That's all this is. It's tiny. This is a smidgen of what's coming. There's more coming behind this in reconciliation bills, but this one will be good. This will be a good thing for the U.S. economy. Up to 3/4 of the cost of building these items will be American-made product. So it is a made in America first scenario. Robinhood looks like they're going to be hitting the bell to open the market. What they're saying. So there are folks who are lining up around the podium to ring the bell with a Robinhood podium or something like that going on. Anyway, that's what I see. What else is going on? Here we go. I'm here to make money and chew bubblegum, but I'm all out of bubblegum. So I'm here to make money. Good morning, Kevin. Coyote, good morning. Dina, loving this. Dana is laughing. Anti-PC, shut up, Dave. James, I'm really tempted to short Hood with margin over 9,000. Dave, I may live in New England, but I'm a Southern Bay at heart. I'm a Southern boy at heart. Dave, I'm a buying puts on the Hood on margin on my Robinhood platform. Best idea ever. Oh, man, 331 Redhead is saying Powell said prolonged inflation. He said all kinds of words. Let's see. What else is going on here? The 550 billion years for the military, not the infrastructure, laughing out loud. Dave, nice. Diana, this is a $1.2 trillion bill, only 550 billion on infrastructure. Kayla, the arrogance is incredible. When I was a boy in Romania, we dreamed of having a bell to ring. Oh man! If you're a real Southern boy, Dave, how much sugar do you put in a gallon of tea to make it perfectly sweet until you get diabetes? That's how much you put in. Oh my goodness! Oh gosh! Oh man! Welcome one, welcome all to the show this morning. We're getting ready to open up in 2 minutes here, a minute and a half. Let's see what's going on here. Bruce, NSH released preliminary quarterly financials. Well, okay. Did it make a difference? I don't know. Is there any way to tell? Keep an eye on this. Anyway, here we go. We got a minute to go, guys. Getting ready to start trading. 15.90 on SoFi, up 53 cents in your pre-market right now on your SoFi. That's not so shabby, is it? IBM is up 85 cents to 142.62. How about that? NSH pre-market is coming in at 997, up 2 cents on 16,000 shares. So rather quiet at this point. And SoFi right now, 15. What is that? Is that accurate? I'm showing 1588 pre-market. Let's see. Now I'm showing 1537. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what I'm looking at now. SoFi closed at 1537 last night. It's now 1588. Yeah, we're got quotes jumping around here. Hard to shake this up. Anyway, we're getting ready to trade, so don't mind me. Let's get the party started over here, and let's take a look at how this whole thing is starting off. There we go. I have SoFi at 1588, up 51 cents right now. I've got GameStop at 170.02, up 90. I've got ATIP at 390, up a nickel. I got AMC at 37.86, down $1. I have Matterport at 14.09, up 23 cents. 23andMe is down 4 cents to 8.42. Fifth Wall down to nickel at 12.50. Vector Acquisition up 12 cents to 10.40. NAV Site at 9.95 unchanged. Starboard 9.76, up 4 cents. IBM up 67 cents. The Dow up 198 points. Microsoft up $1.10. Apple down a nickel. Tesla up 4.25. So we have some gains there. Cruise lines are up a little bit, 83 cents or 78 cents now on Royal Caribbean. 78-cent gain in Royal Caribbean. 9 cents on Norwegian, 13 cents on Carnival. All gains, just slight gains. Amazon down $1.30. Facebook still down $11.50 at 361. Google up $4 at the moment. JP Morgan is up $1.90. Goldman Sachs up 4.45. Cisco up 38 cents again, resuming its climb. That's what we're at right here. 152-point gain on the Dow, it looks like. Let me double check, though. Hold on. Nope, 216-point gain on the Dow. After the refresh goes through, I've got S&P up 14 points. I've got NASDAQ up 3.85 right now on the morning. SoFi at 1586, up 49 cents. GameStop 169.60, up 48 cents. ATIP 393, up 8 cents. And AMC down to $1 at 38 bucks. Matterport up 45 cents to 13.86 at the moment. These are the opening early morning numbers. As far as the 10-year goes, 1.27%. A little higher than this morning, but not by a lot. Germany still negative 0.43 on Germany rates. Alrighty. U.S. market, Dow up 217. S&P up 17 and NASDAQ up 17.5. Okay, there you go. Welcome all to the show to start the day off here. We're up on a bit of an upward move, and we're happy about that. John Van, good morning, everybody. The 1.2 trillion is a 5-year bill. It's like $250 billion a year. Let's see. Hood is ringing the bell. We don't know if there's I don't think there's a quote yet on that Robinhood. It'll come. Let's see. Did you have your Costco bagels for lunch and dinner? Well, we had it for breakfast yesterday. I got to pace myself. I only have so many. They only last so long. Yes, I'm so happy about my Costco bagels. Sweet tea. If you didn't say it the way, I can't talk to you. All right, let's go. Let's go. GameStop got to run like Forrest Gump. Well, unfortunately, it's down $1.09 to 168.03. SoFi 16.06 now, up 70 cents. Your SoFi has broken $16. ATIP at 392, up 7 cents. Matterport 1386 at the moment. 1386. Waiting for this chart to appear. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, there you have it. 1607 on SoFi. This is the high of the day. Ballpark now. 1.3 million traded already in 4 minutes. Very good move on SoFi. GameStop now only down 48 cents. ATIP 392 a share. That is about the high. Volume 87,000. Boy, are we drying out? That is excellent. That is really good news. The ATIP stock is drying out. There's not much coming in anymore. So it could squeeze higher. Okay. And what else have we got? What are folks saying here? Is there anything I can repeat without seeing bad words? Let's go, Ashley. Let's see. Got to get the SoFi. Wow, everything's opening green for once. This is kind of nice. Yeah, it's a little different, isn't it? Matterport 1404. 1404 in Matterport, up 18 cents. I got one device saying one thing. I got another device saying another. I don't know what to make out on this. I'm trying to figure this out. Anyway, that's what I have. 15.98 on SoFi, 167.64 on GameStop. ATIP 392 up 7 cents. AMC down 62 cents. And Matterport on one device is up and the other one is unchanged. So I don't know what to make of this. What else? I had a dream. John, man, I had a dream. MLK GameStop was going to be 215 to 240 today. Yeah, that's what you were looking for. It's not happening, but just what you're looking for. It's okay to dream, though. 15.98 on SoFi. Volume now of 1.47 million, coming up to 1.5 million in 6 minutes on SoFi. Buying coming in. ATIP volume now 97,000 only at 390. Matterport still showing, I think, 1408 up 22 cents, but only 10,000 traded. If I'm right, if my hunch is right, on my phone device, it's not showing anything right now. It's weird over here. I don't know what's the matter with it. 23andMe 842. Fifth Wall down a nickel. Vector down a nickel. NavSite unchanged. IBM up $1.16 to 142.93. Everybody getting a little better. Dow still up 195 points. S&P up 18.5. NASDAQ up 29.5. Apple up 90 cents. Tesla up $7.30 a share. Tesla's up $7.30 a share. Bed Bath Beyond is up 22 cents to 29.35. BlackBerry down 28 to 10.50. We got Royal Caribbean up 34. Norwegian down 12. Carnival up 1. So we're kind of getting quieter over there. Amazon down 9.50, or now it's 6.30 negative. Facebook still down 11. Google down $1.60. That's where we're at. SoFi right now over 16 a second time. 16.01 now. Up 64 cents on your SoFi shares, everybody. Definitely improving. The Dow up 192. The GDP report has caused the markets to rise, apparently. GameStop back to 168, only down $1.12. ATIP back up to 394, up 9 cents. ATIP high today, 395. This is 98,000 shares traded. We're up 9. SoFi volume now 1.68 million. High today, 1609. We're at 1605. All right. There you go. Yeah, man. There it is. That's the latest. And no, Robinhood is not yet trading. We're still waiting for. They're waiting for the market to be called. They're showing it. They're not showing a bid ask at this point. They're not showing a bid ask on Robinhood yet. They're probably just going to line up orders on the New York Exchange during the morning. The 1603 now on SoFi, up 66 cents. High of the day, 1609, 1.78 million. Looking good on SoFi. Sure beats looking at $13 and $14 quotes, doesn't it? 1603 on SoFi now. Let's go. ATIP 393 up 8 cents. And AMC's only down 52 cents. GameStop only down 51 cents. Matterport still showing, looks like a gain of 15 cents to 1401 on volume of 11,500 apparently at the moment. 23andMe down 1 penny now, just a penny on 36,600 shares. So it looks like 23andMe might turn the corner. Not much else to get excited about over there, everybody. There you have it. 196 gain on the Dow, 20 points gain on the S&P, and 41 on NASDAQ. All right. Thumbs ups for Bruce. Well, thank you, guys. Please, if you could, that would be terrific. I would appreciate that. What can I say? We're right now on this market. We have 326 thumbs ups on this show from you wonderful, wonderful people. 329 now. Thank you, all of you, for these thumbs ups. 336 now. Getting us into this 400 or 500 neighborhood awfully quickly. Thank you for helping out with the thumbs ups. 342 now. 342 on the thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. 922 of you are here. We're waiting for Robinhood to open for trading. We're watching to see how the other shares are going to do for us. We're very happy with SoFi. 1612. 1612 on your SoFi. Just jumped again. Matterport, $14 now. Showing my two devices are identical. $14 on Matterport at this moment in time. We're just 1404 on Matterport, up 18 cents. SoFi 1614, up 77 cents. GameStop just went green as well, 169.88. ATIP green, up a nickel to 390. AMC only down 2 cents, 14 cents, just about to break even maybe. Matterport 1404, up 18 cents. 23andMe just down 3. Fifth Wall down a nickel. Vector down 2. Navsite up a penny. Starboard Value up 6 cents right now. That's what we have here. IBM up $1.02 to 142.79. The Dow up 201 right as we speak. Apple up $1.10. Microsoft up 208. We're going green on the fangs. Tesla up $13. We've got Amazon up 422. Facebook still down 12. Google up was up like 20 cents, now down 6 cents. So for the most part, the fangs are higher. We're watching to see how they react as the morning goes on. We're positive on the Nasdaq too. We were negative all morning on Nasdaq. We're now 55 points to the good on Nasdaq, and the Dow touched a new intraday high record of all time. We're at 35,120. We did touch a high record here. S&P is up 21. So the markets are at record highs again. They're going to go higher. The infrastructure deal is coming together. It's going to be positive. The U.S. economy is being pumped in with a bunch of cash. That makes the markets go higher. We've got a few positives, a few negatives, and the negatives are actually good in a way because the negatives sort of indicate to us that we're not going to have interest rate rises. And without interest rate rises, this game can continue going higher. The economy is going to keep flooded with cash with cheap money. So this economy goes higher. 1607 on SoFi. The high of the day now for SoFi, 1618. 2.4 million traded in 12 minutes. Very good volume on SoFi. Very smart up move here, 70 cents. We've had a couple of good days going here on the SoFi, making for a nice week, and I'm glad to see it back here. Now, let's run it to 17 and 18 and 19 again. Let's see what we can do. How much of a day we're going to have on SoFi, I don't know, but it is up 72 cents already this morning. GameStop now up 15 cents. ATIP up 8 to 393. AMC has gone positive, up 16 cents to 39.06. Matterport up a dime right now, 13.96. 23andMe down 2 pennies. Fifth Wall down 5. Vector down 2. Navsite up 1. Starboard up 6. Home Depot up $1.81. Vanik Vectors SMH up 337. IBM up 96 cents. Dow up 150. Microsoft up 210. Apple up $1.30. Tesla up $14. Looking good. Cruise lines positive again. 60-cent gain for Royal Caribbean. 5-cent gain for Norwegian. 10-cent gain for Carnival. Not a dramatic run, but it's a positive. Amazon down 55 cents. Facebook down $11. Alphabet down 43 cents at the moment. Down here at the bottom of my list where I have Intel, it's up 71 cents. Micron up $1.42. That's what we got right here on this market, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all to the show, and welcome to the opening market. 1613 now. SoFi up 77 cents. 1614, 1395 on Matterport. So complaints not here. Can't complain about SoFi. It's a big one for us. A lot of us are in here. We were at 15.79 this morning for the low, 16.18 on the high, 16.12 right now, up 75 cents a share on some very good volume today. GameStop 169.70 now, 169.89. Trying to get back to 170 on GameStop, up 77 cents. 381 thumbs ups. Thank you everybody for these thumbs ups. helping this channel get discovered. I do appreciate it very much. We definitely have an uptick going in the markets this morning. All right. Thank you. There we go. Well, we'll take this. Here we go. SoFi. Zzz, 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 there you go. Woohoo. Your 1250s are in the money. Your 15s are now in the money on SoFi. Next option, 1750s. We got to get them in the money, and we're $1.32 away from doing that. We're up 81 now on SoFi, 1620 or higher, 1620 on SoFi. New high of the day right now, 1622 now, another 2 pennies. This is popping up again. We're up 85 cents on SoFi this morning, and this is what it's capable of course. It's completely capable of this kind of a move without any issues whatsoever. 1623 up 86 cents on SoFi. 121 gain on the Dow. We've given up some of the gains here. We were up over 200 points a little while ago. S&P up 17, NASDAQ up 53, oil up 35 cents, and SoFi definitely a winner today, up 5.4% right now, 16.20 a share, looking very good today. GameStop 169.55, just short of breaking through to 170 or higher. ATIP at 393, up 8 cents right now. Volume on ATI physical therapy today is 149,800. This is extremely quiet compared to the last 4 or 5 days. And we're up 6.5 cents to 391 right now. All right. 1405 Matterport up 19 again. Thank you, Matterport. Thank you very much. Okay. What have we got going here? Where are we headed? How far? How fast? Why? We'll stay on top of this. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Looking at Wall Street Journal headlines. U.S. economy grows beyond pre-pandemic level. That's a headline in the Wall Street Journal. The U.S. GDP grew at a 6.5 annual rate in the second quarter, up slightly from earlier in the year. The economy size now exceeds its pre-pandemic level. And that's with a lot of people working from home. So, working from home is not a bad thing. Working from home is just a different thing. And for a lot of you out there, you're going to try to make this permanent, and I commend you. 396 on ATIP now. It looks like we're up 11 cents, getting stronger as well. Let's see. We have Nikola founder Trevor Milton charged with lying to investors. DD Ways going private to placate China and investors. Now, this is a rumor. It's been denied now, back and forth, but DD is stock in real trouble, one of these Chinese stocks. This company only went public a couple of weeks ago, and the shares are way off. There's talk now that they might take it private. I don't know at what price. All shareholders who have stock would be offered maybe the underwriting price. I don't know. I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot cattle prod. I would avoid this at all costs. This is just an absolute mess. And all the China stocks out there, what a basket case. There's problems everywhere. Comcast profit jumps. Airbus raises outlook. Let's see what else we have. IPO is raising, coming public at 38 a share. That's the story. That's the deal. We're waiting for opening trades. They will raise $2.1 billion on this IPO, and they will be a market cap of $32 billion if they trade at $38 a share. We'll find out about that. The challenges facing Hollywood are echoed throughout corporate America as surge due to, in large part, a highly infectious Delta variant and current vaccination rates raise questions about the ideal timetable and practices for returns to workplaces. Hollywood productions are halted as COVID-19 emerges on the sets again. This is just an example and an indication of just how deadly this virus variant is. Unvaccinated people are at an unbelievable risk of serious problems. And we're now talking about Hollywood productions stopped dead in their tracks because of the this resurgence in this variant is just coming on. I don't know. We'll see what's going on here. My. Those are some of the headlines in the Wall Street Journal at the moment. Yeah, toy makers are scrambling as shipping snarls threaten to spoil Christmas. Supply chain problems. Yes. Wow, unbelievable. What are you going to do? Yeah, I don't know. Yep, that seems to be the majority of the headlines as far as business goes from the Wall Street Journal. Back to SoFi, 1604, roughly 66-67 cent gain on SoFi today. GameStop down 43 cents now at 168.69. ATIP 393 up 8 cents. AMC up a dime at $39 even. Matterport 1386 unchanged. 23andMe down a dime at 836. Fifth Wall down 39 cents to 12.16. VACQ down 13 cents to 10.15. Navstar up a penny, or Navsite up a penny, and Starboard up 3 cents at the moment is all we're showing. IBM up 52 cents. The Dow up 133. NASDAQ up 48. S&P up 17. That's where we're at, kids. We're struggling along here. Watching this market, 1598, 1593 on SoFi, coming through the 16th level quite quickly here. Hitting a high, I think 1624 today on SoFi. We'll watch and see how the pullback goes and if we have another shot higher, because this stock has been just kind of running up lately. 1591 right now on SoFi. Excuse me, back to 1593. Watching it closely. Oh boy, what is going to happen here on this market? Let's see what is going on. All my shares in freight companies are rocketing. Bruce, I'm glad Hollywood is shut down. I just wonder how long before the union asks for a bailout when they run out of money. Or the studios. Maybe the studios will ask for a bailout. Let's see. Bruce, Marcus with Bruce. You mentioned CVS a few times yesterday regarding Matterport. Yeah, I did. Was that just an example? I didn't see the news yet. That's an example. I was talking about CVS and IKEA, and I was talking about stores like any kind of furniture store. I was talking about Lowe's or Home Depot. I was talking about stores that had various needs for Matterport, even clothing stores like Forever 21 and all these other chains that are out there. And at the moment, I'm not an expert on women's clothing stores, so don't hold me to this. But every quarter, and in some cases more often than that, stores have to change their layouts because head offices tell their stores, hey, over at the Gap, for example, we want you to change the layout of the store today or for this weekend. We don't want the pants here. We want the pants over there. We want the tops over here. We want this over there. And what they do is they send out directives. Now, what is likely, what might be happening going forward with a store like a CVS or Rite Aid or any of these large shops, when you change from Halloween to Christmas, or from Christmas to Valentine's Day, or to Mother's Day, all these times of the year, July 1 and July 4th, you need to set up displays for these specific moments in time at certain parts of the store. Well, the Matterport people will probably be brought in by these retailers to Matterport the entire store and all of their counters and all of their display racks. And then their computer systems will be utilized to literally redesign the stores for each season. And the managers of the stores will receive their directives via email saying, hey, we need you to make changes to your store layout. Here are 25 boxes of Valentine Day stuff, or Halloween candies and masks and goblins and whatever else. And here are photos, here are images from Matterport. Here are images of what your store is going to look like. Make it happen. So they're going to the shelving area that they always change out, and they're going to take out whatever is there. Maybe the back to school stuff comes out, and now Halloween stuff goes in. And they can see the finished look, and they can look at their shelf and compare, how are we doing? Did we match it up like we're supposed to? And that will speed the process, because you now do not need to send faxes and grainy imagery from head office. Now you're sending high-end 3D imagery that the manager can look at with his phone or his tablet and show his pickers. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do. Take this stuff off, put it in these boxes. Grab these boxes with the stuff, put it up here. Box number 42, bottom corner. Box number 6, top right over there. This is how it's going to look. And so they make the display for Halloween based on Matterport imagery and 3D imagery. And Forever 21, the clothing store, the Gaps, they will also be sent their instructions through Matterport software and the apps and these apps, and they will see for their store, their specific store, here's how it's going to look. H&R clothing, same thing. We want the jeans over here. We want the jackets over there. We're going fall, from summer to fall. We're going from fall to winter, winter to spring. We're shifting over. They're going to Matterport the stores and Matterport the inventory. It's going to be huge, just huge. Matterport, 1408 up 22 cents, by the way. That's going to be huge. AMC up 73 cents, 39.63. ATIP up a penny and a half to 3.87. GameStop down 2 cents. SoFi back to 15.97, up 58 cents right now on the day. And the Dow is up 145. S&P is up 18. NASDAQ up 45 cents. Anyway, there you go. Interesting stuff about this thing. Again, I don't know about what I would call a partnership. I'm guessing what will likely happen is the fresh. I'm thinking that CVS or outfits like CVS, they will make a deal with Matterport individually to customize for their stores. Yes, in the retail division of Matterport. IKEA will do a deal where you'll walk into the store in an IKEA center and you'll be able to download a Matterport app on your phone right at the store. And you'll then be able to take photos of all the items that they have. And then you can literally go onto the website of IKEA when you get home. And if you're looking for a new couch or a new recliner or a new coffee table or shelving or an entire living room redesign, and you want to go IKEA redesign, you're going to Matterport your house. You're going to Matterport your living room, even with everything in it that you still have. You're going to Matterport your living room, and then you'll be able to overlay onto your living room the new living room that IKEA has. And you'll see quickly, I can't use this design because the couch is too big that they have. Let's look at the next design. This one will work, or this one might work partially, this one partially. You'll then look at individual pieces. You'll start just dropping in a couch into your living room virtually on your phone or on your laptop or on your iPad. And Matterport will be the software to do it. And once you figure out what you want, you go, okay, that's the couch I want. That's the color I want. This is the end tables I want. There's the shelving I want. This is okay. Order. Let's order this from IKEA. We'll just hit the order button. And you will literally are ordering exactly what you just put in your living room through your app, through Matterport. And Matterport will get a commission of the sale. That's how they'll cut the deal for IKEA and any other furniture dealer, including the guys at Lowe's and Home Depot, because you will stand in front of a fridge in Home Depot and you will you'll just scan the barcode on the fridge and it will show you what the fridge looks like in your kitchen because you already downloaded the Matterport app through Lowe's or Home Depot. You already Matterported your kitchen and you did the old 3D with your phone, and now you're standing inside the store going, this fridge right here looks great. You're going to scan it into your house and you're going to find, nope, it's too big. It's 3 inches too wide or it's 2 inches too deep. Won't fit. You look at the next fridge. What about this fridge? Okay, scan that one. That one fits. And you'll find that the 15 fridges out of the 100 fridges they've got work. Then stoves, then dishwashers, then microwaves or convection ovens. On and on and on it goes. Lighting fixtures. You're going to see what they look like in your house from Home Depot. You're going to be in the lighting department. You'll just see that one. What would that one look like in my hallway? What would that look like in the kitchen? What would that one look like in the bathroom? What about the master bedroom? Yeah, that's the new normal. And you will literally at that point go, yeah, we'll buy this one, buy now, and have it delivered to my house. I'm in the store, but I'm not going to buy it here and take it home. Deliver it to my house because I don't want to carry this heavy stuff, especially appliances. Phenomenal, just phenomenal change coming with the Matterport world. $13.96, up 10 cents on Matterport. We're up 97 cents on AMC. We're unchanged on ATIP. GameStop up a penny. SoFi up 56 cents to $15.92. Good morning, Moose's Valley. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where's that freeloader, Jen? We need bagels. She's not here yet. Had a vaccinated friend go to the ER a few days ago here in Missouri. Without the vaccine, there's a good chance she would still be in the hospital or worse. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. I seem to remember the last time SoFi had a run, Bruce, you told us about meeting Tom Jones. Got any more good half-naked stories to tell us? Maybe this thing will go to $30. Tell us a story or two about celebrities. Make this stock go higher. Please, Bruce, make it up. Speaking of Jen, there she is. How you doing? Oh, they heard her. They heard him chant. She heard you chanting her name. There it is. There it is. Oh, yes. The Jen Bagels. She's here. She's here. That's right. Uncle Bruce, thanks for cleaning that up for me. It's like, what's going on? I like the stocks. It's fresh and free. You're welcome, fresh and free. Welcome to the show this morning. I guess we know who wears the pants here. Bruce, was Facebook a good quarter? It was a good quarter. Very good quarter. But it was the talk about future, but I like the stock. I think it's going to go higher. I think Facebook just goes higher. This is a couple of days and then it'll go higher. These shelf changes happen regularly at all levels of retail, including gas stations, grocery stores. It's called a planogram reset. Yeah, every grocery store does it. Watch them go Matterport. Watch them do the Matterport thing. That's where it's headed. Let's see. Box mower robots controlled by Matterport software. I don't know. Maybe. Employees use a paper sheet that shows what it's supposed to look like. If new employees mess it up, then you spend hours tearing apart and resetting. Yes. Star Wars with Bruce. Or are you talking about what is called a planogram? Thank you, everybody. That's what we're talking about. Let's see. In supermarket and retail settings. Yep. Sounds like something Amazon or GameStop might want. Matterport 1408. It was, but I got it now 1388. It's jumping around, and I'm. The quotes are really goofy on Matterport, but yeah, it's been jumping at between two prices. Uncle Bruce thoughts equals bagel. Vendors are also contract with grocery stores for promotional space, aisle displays, and end caps. Sometimes these are changed every 7 to 30 days. Yes. AMC is ripping. It's up $1. Matt, Bill Coin, Matt, 389, 388, 389 on ATIP, 1578 on SoFi. I worked for a national company, MML plant that was a vendor to grocery, drugstore, and gas station outlets. Yep, there you go. Let's see. Is that speculation? You're talking IKEA? I'm throwing all these names at you as speculation because apparently there's this wave coming. This is happening as I speak. We've got Wheat Wild throwing us a 15 shekel donation. Uncle Bruce, if I've got 10 $100 calls on XYZ and it splits 1 for 4, then I'll have 40 or 4 to 1. Then I'll have 40 25s. No. Okay. What happens if they do a reverse 5 for 1? Oh, okay. If they do a 4 for 1, not a 1 for 4. If they do a 4 for 1, the stock will become a $25 stock, and you will have 400. You'll have 40 calls, 4 times as many calls. Yes. If they do a 1 for 5, the opposite direction, the stock will be a $500 stock, and you will have 2 contracts, 1/5 as many. Yeah. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
How you doing?
It's a little smokier again today, so I'm a little throatier.
Yeah, me too. I've been just kind of working it here. I'm starving though. I'll tell you right now. I'm really hungry.
Okay.
I had a little yogurt this morning, but now I'm
not cutting it.
It's not enough.
It's a grown-up man.
I need a bagel. I need a bagel bad. Stat. We have
code bagel.
Yeah, we have some meat. We have some cold cuts.
We have
So I'm thinking.
Is it time for meat lovers?
Yeah, I'm thinking for meat lovers.
Okay.
Costco, well.
Mustard mayo.
Yeah, and well toasted. I mean, crispy.
They're bigger. They're thicker.
They're thicker
than the bagels we get here. I noticed that yesterday.
Costco bagels are different.
They're bigger.
They are different.
It's the Costco thing.
It's bigger. It's everything bigger at Costco,
bigger.
including the customers. They get bigger too. Yeah,
Okay.
beautiful. Thank you, Miss Jen,
Always
so much.
special.
15.74 on SoFi now, up 37 cents. GameStop down $1. ATIP is up at 3.91. We're up 6 cents. AMC up 70 cents. Matterport 13.97, up 11 cents right now. All right. Yes, just possibilities. Way too complicated. Wheatfield. Oh yeah. Wheatfield. Your contracts divide or combine just the same as the shares. If your shares split, so do the contracts. Yeah, going postal. Nice analogy. But major appliances have standards for widths. Exactly, and that's why you Matterport your kitchen. You Matterport your kitchen for exactly that. It's unbelievable, Dave. But yes, the splits and merch, whatever, of equal value time of the split. Let's see. More comments. Has Matterport been covered by CNBC? I mean the merger. I don't watch CNBC 5 hours a day because I'm here, so I don't know. Have they talked about it? I know they're talking. They're talking to the guy at what's his name? The Bulgarian right now from ROBINHOOD. Vlad. They're talking to Vlad right now, so I don't know. Wheatfield is called an INI. I don't know what that means. Shopify played with the idea of 3D shopping in virtual 3D shopping virtual shops, but they use the Matterport tech. They could use the Matterport tech for retail shops and business owners. Yes, they could. Eddie R. Good morning, Jen. John. Good morning, Jen. Call for the devil and she arrives. Hello, Jen from John Henderson. Is it true you look like you look in the mirror and say Costco 3 times? Jen Hands appears with a bagel. Is it true? Aloha, Jen from Zach. Now, non-fungible token, when you scan your home, their AI will be able to identify all your home items. They can give you a quote on selling your old items when you're shopping for new ones. Recycle play, I don't know. So if I'm making the wrong turn, Dave, Hood is coming. RH app just blipped the chart data instead of stupid IPO perspective. Michael, a non-fungible, think of it as insurance purposes as well. Bumbler AMD calls doing really good today. Carter Cole, morning, Jen from John. John saying hi to Jen. Carter, Vu, I don't know. Well, Larry, good morning, Jen. Bill, not a fan of Robinhood. Moses, Moose's Valley, husky voice, Jen. Woohoo! Carter, I love Robinhood, but if I had any real size, I wouldn't use it. Buying partial shares is important. Matterport data sounds like a hacker's dream to sell to criminals. Robert, 10 times November, ATIP calls for $51 locked in. Let's make some dough. So I'm wondering, did you buy tens? I'm not sure what you bought. Julie, Uncle Bruce, calm me down on getting nervous about my 4 calls on ME October expiry. The ME is going down. It's at 838, down 8 cents, and you've got 4 calls, but I don't know what expiry. But I just hang tough. They've got numbers coming up here. Robert Fleet, what strike and expiry? There you are. Wally, Vlad the Impala. Bruce, everything is fine. I'm here now, so the green can stop. Aaron saying, time for our stocks to continue going down. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Happy Pappy, I'm on to you, Bruce. You use doing this live show every day as an excuse to get Jen to make you a bagel. After all, you can get up in the middle of the show and prepare your own food. That's pretty crafty of you, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, but you really should have sent me a private email. Just because you want to buy a dip doesn't mean it should go down. Come on, Aaron. Non-fungible. I think I'll be living in a Matterport, in a metaverse one day. Publius, I got 99 problems, but a hood ain't one. There you go. Davey, non-fungible token, if it's popsicle, it's possible. Oh, okay. 15.73 on SoFi. We're down $1 on GameStop. We're up 3 cents on ATIP. We're up 46 on AMC. We're down a nickel on Matterport, just to tease us. 23andMe down 8 cents. The Dow up 160 right now. S&P up 17. NASDAQ up 21. Oil up 35. Fifth Wall down 30. Vector down 11. NavSite unchanged. Starboard up 4. Vanik up 225. Home Depot up $2. IBM up 49. Microsoft up $1.65. Apple up $1.12. Tesla up 11. Everything should be up. I mean, come on. Royal Caribbean is even up 78 cents. Norwegian down 2. Carnival up 7. There it is. There's our markets right now. This is where we're at. Let's see. New profile pic. My sister bought me the mug from GameStop in Connecticut. My parents got me the shirt for my birthday. Let's go. Just hold it. There you go. Right on, man. Julie B, what's going on with GameStop? 168.37. Doesn't look like a lot. Doesn't look like a lot. They did announce. Well, there was an announcement yesterday by S&P. Standard & Poor's. They have upgraded GameStop to the mid cap index, up from the small cap index. Shares went down yesterday. What are you gonna do? And the other news yesterday on GameStop was in Canada. They don't have GameStops. They have EB Games in Canada. Well, the EB Game name is going to disappear in Canada, replaced by GameStop. What they did not say about Canada was how many of the EB Game stores will be let go, that they'll just let die out with the leases expiring, and what will be the count of stores in Canada. We don't know the answer to that. Not yet anywhere. Matterport clothes, 386,000 volume. Don't worry, Bruce. I'm drinking from your bagel mug this morning, the same one you are, and I have another 2 of your mugs. Long on the Bruce. Thank you, all of you, for supporting this channel by visiting my Redbubble store, which you can link to from this show. Make sure when you link in, you are in Bruce Frommert at Redbubble. Some of you have been fooled into buying merchandise of mine that is being knocked off by imposters. So when you go into the Redbubble store, try to link in through my channel. It'll take you right to my store, and you'll see all the items available for this channel and the other channel. If any of you want a cell phone amplifier, we got cell phone amplifiers for both channels, Traveling with Bruce with the Sextant and Stock Markets with Bruce with this logo up here. Just make a donation for $60 US on PayPal, including your name and address, and we will fire you one of these wherever you are. Fantastic. All right. Never sell till you're in a profit, and you won't ever lose money. It's as easy as that. The 3B Games Classic Store. Carter Cole. Exactly. People flap so easily when they see red. They just flap, whatever. 1582 on SoFi, going up again, up 45 cents. GameStop only down 66 cents. ATIP up 4.5 cents. AMC up 59 cents. Matterport up 3 to 13.89. 23andMe, only down 8 cents. Only down 8 cents. All right. IBM up 43. Dow up 165. Come on, markets. SoFi 1585 up 48 cents. 1586 now, coming on a little bit more. We were as high as 1624 already today on SoFi. We'd like to hit a new high here. It's only a loss if you sell, says Bill. There you go. Those are wise words, sir. That's what it is. We're positive so far on the day today, and we're looking at all kinds of stats coming out. GDP reports. We're looking at unemployment number, claims. We're looking at a lot of stuff. 1590 on SoFi now, climbing back up again. 1590. All right. CDC reverses mask policy. Apple, Costco, Walmart. They all have searching to do. Apparently, Apple stores, you got to wear a mask again. And if you go to work at certain companies in America, you got to mask up again. Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
It looks a little drippy.
Oh,
Going to be entertaining.
Mustard
mayo there.
Going to be entertaining.
Yes, maybe a bib bagel.
A Bibber's bagel. Oh, we love this.
This guy. They're still talking to him.
Oh, Vlad. Yeah, they'll talk to Vlad. He's a billionaire now. Yeah, courtesy of the market. Cheers, everybody. We got a bagel going here.
But they were undercapitalized and stopped people from having the free market.
Yeah.
Why would anybody trade with them?
Why?
I have a longer memory than that. Yeah.
There you go. What can I say? 1588 to 1590 on SoFi. I arrived late today. Seems calm. Did you disable non-members chat today to stop the arguments pre-market? I did. Membership has its privileges. and it also makes things a little calmer. But from time to time, I'll open it up. But we don't want to have arguments here. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Oh my, we got a bagel going. Costco bagel. With them there sesame seeds on it. In the short term, GameStop moving into a bigger index is neutral. Going from big fish to small pound to small fish and big pond. Smaller percentage, but bigger money. Give it time. There you are. Should I buy the shares I need to write covered calls for ATIP or buy some contracts instead? Buy the stock. Well, ATIP, I'd buy the stock. If you can afford to buy the stock, just buy the stock. 388, grab all you can get. Pick this stuff up now. SoFi, $15.98. First indications on Robinhood, $42 a share, up 10%. We'll see how long that lasts. Isn't it a loss if your January calls expire? Yes, in January. That's true. Robert, 10 times November ATIP calls for 51, $5 strike. Oh, there's a good buy. Gotcha. Good buy. Larry, bagel. Hood will open, stock will go up, then Hood will freeze all accounts. Bagel. Bagel is toasting. I was saying that was easy every time I finished a task at work the other day. I didn't realize I was doing this. Coworkers laughed, so I told them about Uncle Bruce. They're now all subscribed to your channel. There you go. Thank you, everybody, for being here. That was easy. You got to love this.
That was easy.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. That was easy. Uncle Bruce, we're going up, baby. We're going higher. 1595, 1596 on SoFi. All right, let's hear that crispy, crunchy, toasted bagel. It was a dream. Maybe it was next Thursday, laughing out loud. John, maybe next Thursday it'll go higher. My company sends some people back to work from home and have everyone in office still 100% mask. Good thing I'm permanent. Why the face? Whatever. Make it happen. Down to only options in Robinhood right now. And as soon as those are closed, I am gone. Let's see. I slept through the pre-market. Thank goodness. Oh man. The company I work for has paid over $200,000 for the empty office during the pandemic so far. Yeah. True. $15.96. SoFi. Oh boy. The James Show. That's interesting. The company just sublet my local office to write out the lease. Sent us all home to work for good. To work for good to work. Sent us home for good to work. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Thoughts on buying puts on Hood? There won't be options today. I don't know if the options will trade this week. It might be a while yet. Unless I'm missing something. Matterport back to 14, up 14 cents. Coyote, I was working from home since 2017. Our entire office had no servers or anything in it. We just work on laptops and a VPN in, which is what we can do at home. So I stopped going in 2017, laughing out loud. When all the fish go left, I go right. Okay. Island Girl might have to get a that was easy button for my work as well. Come on, Sophie, I need to play catch up with my original 2250 calls. My entire team would be security workers from the UK, Finland, Norway, and with me being the only person in the US, and they'd still ask me to come to the office. Why? No one on my team in this country. I mean, what's going on? Why don't you short Hood 140% and then just declare bankruptcy if it goes upside down? So you can even have workers cheering each other on. There you go. 1591 on SoFi. And Robinhood 38 last trade offering. We don't have a market yet. We'll see. All right. Second half of this bagel. Oh my. So good. Yeah. 1594 so far. 95. Robinhood indicating at 40.25, up 5.9%. Bill, my son works from home. His wife works outside the home. They're expecting their first child. Guess who gets the baby? Poor guy doesn't know what's coming. I'm based in the US, but work for an organization headquartered in Europe with a team spread all over the globe. I was working from home before the pandemic. Don't smack your food, Bruce. Up 153 on the Dow, S&P up 18, NASDAQ up 29, and SoFi 1602. Oh, yes, up 65 cents. SoFi. Volume on SoFi now, 4.9 million. Okay. Mm. Oh yeah, so good. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh boy, that was tasty.
That was easy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. SoFi, $15.98, $15.97, somewhere in that range. GameStop down 18 cents. ATIP down 7 cents, 8 cents, 377. AMC up 18 cents. Matterport up 12 cents. All right. I think I'm going to do that butter, cream cheese, and jelly thing. Oh, man. Yeah, Kev Lane saying Tesla delayed run on earnings. Tesla right now up 23.48 at $670. Apple up 94 cents. Microsoft up 84 cents. Dow up 158. IBM up 46 cents. Cruise lines are all positive right now. Amazon down $6. Facebook down $12.92. Google up $5. Right there. Goldman Sachs up $1.97 to $3.76. $15.98, $15.99 on SoFi. Waiting for the opening trade for Robinhood. People are talking about how long you have to look after your kids for. Bill, I have a 29-year-old son who came back to live in my house last September because of COVID. It can last longer than 17 years. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh.
To quote the Sandlot movie, forever.
Forever. It never stops. It will never end.
Children never go.
They never leave. They never leave, ever. We're back up to $16 on SoFi right now. How about that? Mm. Mm. Looking at all the quotes here to see what's what. There's no serious move. The winner is SoFi. It's all by itself. It's up 62 cents to $15.99. It's the mover. 16 now. GameStop down 11 cents. ATIP down 7. AMC up 7 cents. Matterport up 14. 23andMe down a dime. Fifth Wall down a nickel. Vector down 6 cents. Navsite unchanged. Starboard up 4 cents. We have a 346 gain on Vanek Vectors at to $260 a share. We've got Home Depot up 64 cents, IBM up 27 cents. We got just fractional moves here. Microsoft up 83 cents, Apple up 82 cents. Tesla, the other winner, up 24 bucks. We're just not seeing any other serious moves here of any significance, other than Facebook at down 12 because of the earnings last night. But again, these shares will not stay down here much longer. A couple of days and then they'll pop up. This actually is an opportunity to pick up some call options on Facebook if you want to go long term. Pick up some February, March next year contracts. You can get 360s, 365s. I think you'll be happy. I think you'll do rather well. Google now is up $8. Yeah, there's just nothing really crazy happening anywhere. No major moves. So that's the kind of day we're having. We're up to $16 on SoFi. And we're up 141 on the Dow right now. And we're up. Hang on, my phone is now getting all twitchy on me. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get over here. Get back to here. Yeah. We're up 141 on the Dow. We're up 20 on S&P, and we're up 57 on NASDAQ. So that's what we have here at the moment. Natural gas supplies grew by 36 billion. Lots of supply on the natural gas results or inventories right now. 1596 on SoFi. Okay, and thank you all for hanging out. ATIP filing looks like they're issuing more stock. I don't know anything about it, Mike. I haven't seen anything about this. Zach is asking, Bruce, do you have a thought, feeling, idea of what this $4 blockade is on ATIP? It's really been stuck here the last 2 days. Psychological. It's just psychological. The end game here is they have to the ATIP management and their whatever PR people they have, investor relations people they have, they've got to get their filings in. They've then got to start updating shareholders in the next few weeks about what they're doing to address the staffing issues they've been dealing with. That's the big problem for them. They've got the staffing problem where they have too many customers and not enough staff to handle them, and they're trying to hire up people to fill out the positions. And by doing that, that'll raise revenues and earnings. Pretty simple formula, really. But I am sure they are extremely busy corporately doing just that. But I want to hear about it. I want progress reports. That's what I want. We'll see how this goes. The stock itself will take care of itself. The shares will go much higher than 4. If the market gets the sense that these guys are going to quickly be on track again for forecasted earnings, the shares will run back to the $8 neighborhood. I mean, they'll still be down 20% from the IPO or the $10 offering on the SPAC. But to go from here to 8, that would be the first, step. And then from 8 beyond is the next step. Okay. Again, I wouldn't worry about the $16 level as a support or a resistance level. Would not worry about it at all. My daughter just turned 14 Monday. I need a...
That was easy.
That was easy. That's not easy button. Easy not. 23andMe report, August 13. That's right. There you go. CJ, 20 grand on all these SPACs. Haven't made any money yet. Down a lot, but I'm still hopeful. Set it, forget it. That's it. Let's see. You remember when AMC was ripping an hour ago? It was up $1. It's down 30 cents now. Oh, man. I wonder how much money Bruce is unknowingly managing right now. How many dollars is Bruce managing by being here on this channel every day, talking to these investors and these viewers? Lord only knows. Average on ATIP was over 9. Now when it gets back to 520, I'm green. There you go. 520 is all you need. Very good. Here you go. Oh, Island Girl. We have a staff problem at work here. It's not because of COVID. Too many retiring and not enough qualified people to hire. That's the other issue with a lot of North America right now and Europe. The G10, G20 countries are aging out. And because we are aging out, we're not replacing ourselves with enough more clones like us. And so certain businesses have ability to bring management in and talent, others are not. And this is becoming a bigger problem. What can I say? What else? Bruce is our our hedge fund manager, $4 billion under management. Right there with you at 528, says John. That's my average. Bill, more $1 billion stimulus packages coming out. I bet there's more behind it. Everyone and their uncle will be building stuff. Yep. Physical therapy used to be required, and a note from your doctor. That changed within the last few years. You can now just walk in. How much ATIP to buy is the question. All you can get, steal this stuff. We would need to raise wages, restrict rent costs, etc., for people to start really having kids again and having the resources to raise them better. Well, that's the thing. In Canada right now, the federal government, we're getting ready for an election that's coming up in the next few months. But as the days go by and the weeks go by, the federal government has been making negotiated deals with different provinces, one by one. And the big push right now is to get provinces and the federal government to team up to offer childcare. This has been a dream of Canada's governments for 20 years. And for the last 10 years, every budget, they keep talking about it, but no one does anything. And the last 6 months, there's been a lot of action on creating a child care program run by provincial agencies, co-funded by provinces and the federal government. And the big plan is that parents with children will be able to get them to fully licensed provincial centers for a cost of $10 a day per child. That would be the cost. So if you drop your child off for 7, 8, 9 hours, it's a $10 fee to the parent. This is huge because, of course, right now, a lot of parents are hiring private babysitters to be in the house for $50, $80, $100 a day or more. And whatever they're earning at work is going to the child care provider. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So now the $10 a day child care program is kicking in. It's coming in BC. It's now negotiated in Newfoundland, out east. Each province will sign up individually. And this is a big deal because for parents, it allows them both to work. Again, if they would choose to do so. Or one can work part-time or both can work part-time. But childcare now will become affordable for people at $50 a week instead of perhaps $100 a day. This shifts the economy because the government of Canada knows and the provinces know more people go to work to earn income that have kids in childcare, in the government childcare center. More people working means more taxes coming in, more spending to be done. It's a better move. It's just a smart move for the governments. And with the labor shortages we have, you're getting people out of the house. And so there's this talk, all this is going on. And Canada is just trying to mirror what's happening in many countries in Europe. It's trying to replicate the success of Germany and France and other countries where families have childcare as a government sponsored deal. It's normal. It's like normal life. So instead of waiting until your child turns 5 to go to school, you've got child care from a very early age all the way up to 5, letting parents get back to work sooner and generating revenue and income and hiring more people. So So what's going on? My company has a staffing problem. We don't have many qualified individuals that can work trades and work in construction. There you are. But yeah, I can find a bunch of day laborers, but I can't find tradesmen. My average on ATIP still 10. Let's see here. Thank you everybody for being here. Yeah, we got to 16. We're back to 1592. It's jumping around. We don't know when Hood starts. Whenever the exchange calls it, I have no idea. I averaged down to 555 on ATIP from 9 something. After posting about my staffing problems at shortage at work, I just received a text from work looking for a body to work this afternoon. Happens every day. See? Oh boy, that felt good. 389 average on 600 shares of ATIP. I don't really believe in the stock, but at this low, with this low, supporting resistance from 2 days ago, I like it enough now. Let's see, going on with this threshold certainty, 1596 again. If the prices remain around this point, I'm buying enough ATIP to write covered calls someday. And then when I get my next check, let's see. Come on, SoFi, just say goodbye to this 15s, please. Let's go. ATIP supported 377 for the last 2 days. Bottoms for days means the top of the future. Andy, my average at ATIP is 0, and I'm up 1370. Geo, Bill, it's been very, very challenging. And when I do find tradesmen, I'm competing for their work. I have more work than workers right now. Let's see here. Well, John, you know, we can all dream. I think ATIP is going to be a $3-4 stock next 5 years. Oh, okay. What do we think? Childcare for Canada. That's right. That's what it is. I'm at 930 on ATIP, at which at the time was a bargain. I need to average down. There you are. Lead journeyman carpenters, hard to find in Alberta right now. Yet all the job postings I see offering 28 to 30. They won't pay enough to get skilled people. There it is. Let's see. Bruce doesn't even flinch. What can I say? 1597, $16 on SoFi. Come on, SoFi. 16 again. Let's go. Up 177 on the Dow. Down $1.30 on GameStop. ATIP down 11 cents. AMC down 13. Matterport up 13. 23andMe down 15. The Dow up 175. S&P up 23. NASDAQ up 60. Just plugging along here. What can I say? Yeah, not much to say. 1605 on SoFi, just a little pop here. The high of the day, 1624 on SoFi. 5.36 million traded now on SoFi. 1606 now, up 68 cents right at this moment. Yeah, here we go. ATIP is at the low of the day, and SoFi is coming on. I just noticed my bagel's green. This is something. Let's go. When you're as long in the tooth as Uncle Bruce, you've seen it all. All righty. Yeah, well, you've seen a lot, and you know, wish I were young. Wish I were young again with what I know. Oh my. 1603 SoFi. I love that movie. Peggy Sue Got Married. Sort of a 40-something-year-old woman, 45-year-old woman that goes back in time to her high school days. Wanted to set things straight. Couldn't do it. Great movie. Really great movie. Peggy Sue Got Married. Make it happen. Home for a big squeeze, but really, even if it doesn't, with all the moves that company's making, I wouldn't dream of selling below 1,000. There you go. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, if you buy ATIP at 4 and it shoots back to 8, would you recommend selling covered calls then, or you would still be waiting? See, these are good questions. I would wonder if it went back to 8. You might want to then write puts. You might want to write put contracts. Maybe you write 750s or 7s and take a premium to be, to put yourself out there to buy more at a discount. That might be a plan to go with. Let's see, AMD up $4 again today. Just grabbed a couple more ATIP for $3.70. It's $3.75 right now. Nicely done. $16 on SoFi. A jump and a boot. Oot and a boot at $16. Cheers, all of you from around the world. 16.02 on SoFi. Let's go SoFi, please. Let's go to 17 today. How about 17 today? 18 tomorrow. That'd be kind of a nice week, wouldn't it? Yeah, wouldn't be a bad deal. What can I say? Bruce says it's going higher. That's it. That's all you need to know. Is Robinhood going to open above its offering price? And if so, what's it going to trade at? We're waiting for the opening. 16.03 on SoFi right now. That is where we're at. Volume on SoFi today is 5.48 million shares. GameStop 167.34 down $1.78. The ATIP 374 now on 740,000. Not even a million. Not even a million now. That is a sign of the stock drying out. Alrighty. ATIP's PE is really low at this price. I'm burnt out, says Wizard Owl. 16.04 on SoFi. 16.04 on SoFi. Come on, SoFi. Robinhood now indicated to open around $39.50. So that opening price is coming down from 42 to 40, 39.50. It's coming down, coming back to that issue price. Will it be negative to start the day? 16.08 on SoFi. 16.07, 16.08. Go up 71 cents. On your SoFi. If you love ATIP here, you're going to love it more at 350, says Jeff. Thanks, Jeff, for that inspiring talk. We're at 374.5 right now, down a dime on the stock. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's true. That Dave, you got it. 16.08 on SoFi. 16.09 now. High today, 16.24. All right, SoFi, come on. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Lots of comments between people here. 1606, 1608, 1609. Go SoFi, go, please. Get going. Let's get going. Yeah, that's where we're at here. Oh man, Dow's up 191, S&P up 22 now, Nasdaq up 48, oil up 67 cents. Okay. Thank you, all of you out there, for thumbs ups. 477 thumbs ups for this show. Thank you.
That was easy.
Let's hit 500. That would be really easy. That would really be good if we get 500 thumbs ups. 22 more needed. We're at 478 right now. Hit those thumbs ups for me and get me to 500 thumbs ups if you could. We need 19 more. We need 13 more. We're at 487. I need 13 more thumbs ups. Only 13 more. Now I only need 6 thumbs ups. 494 in the house right here. 496. 4 thumbs ups to go to get me to 500 thumbs ups. Thank you all for helping out. 498. 2 away. 502. We broke it. Thank you, all of you, for helping me get over 500 thumbs ups. Really appreciate it. Keep them coming in if you can. Let's go for 600 now, please. 1610 on SoFi, up 72 cents. 1610. We're 12 cents, 14 cents away from a new high on your SoFi today. Volume now is showing 5.72 million shares on SoFi. A very interesting day there. Very, very good. Matterport up 16 cents to 14.02. Very good. And we got IBM up 46 cents. The Dow up 197. We got Microsoft up 34. Apple up 78. Tesla up $25. Tesla having a very good day today. Let's see. Amazon down $10, Facebook down $12.80 to $360, Google up 92 cents right at the moment. There's the standoff. There's the story. There's the picture. 1612 on SoFi, up 74 cents, 12 cents away from a new all-time high, a new high of the day. Not all-time, but high of the day. All right. Thank you all. Thank you all. CJ, I just started investing at the start of this year. Made a lot on Carnival and at start of COVID, and then found Bruce from Traveling with Bruce, laughing out loud. Let's see. What else is happening here? Wally's World up. Thumbs ups for you, man. Getting the cold water now, says John. SoFi is ripping. Well, it's 1613. There's nothing like being down 20 grand and going to work and making $300. Anyone who can trade on dark pools and is regulated is just blind and in 100 share blocks. Okay. 1614, a dime away from the high of the day on your SoFi. We're climbing here. 1614 on 5.8 million volume. 16, 13, 14. No news that I know of. Nothing that I can see anywhere as far as an announcement. But the shares are definitely moving higher. We'll watch for Robinhood. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Excuse me. What will it do? 193 gain on the Dow, 23 on S&P, 58 gain on NASDAQ. We're up 65 cents a barrel on oil, 73.04. That's what we got right there. Yes. I don't know what else going on there. 14-cent gain on Matterport to $14. Okay. Oh, my. What a morning. What a morning. Robinhood is going to dominate this market here in a few minutes. I'm imagining when it opens up for trading. See what it's going to do. Oh, boy. Whew. Thank you, everybody. Really tired today. Boy, I'm really tired today. Not getting enough sleep. I think that's my daughter's fault. Maybe that's my daughter's fault. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's related to great earnings from another fintech company, Lending Club. Anyway, there you have it. No, 1608 on SoFi, 1609 on SoFi. Very quiet day today. Really quiet. Up 200 on the Dow, which is not quiet. That's record high territory. Very good. The Dow here, let's see. The high was 155. Yeah, that's today. We're only 20 points away from a new record high on the Dow. So a 224 gain on the Dow puts us at record territory roughly. Again, and we're just about there. S&P up 25 points. NASDAQ up 60 points. A very good market. Oh, gosh. Waiting for Robinhood if it's going to happen or not. Yes. Okay, let's go here. IBM up 52 cents. All right. We're going to be live Saturday and Sunday this week for classes. Join me if you dare. We're going to talk on Saturday how you can make easy money, making income from writing in the money put contracts. You can also make money writing out of the money put contracts. I'll be going over some put contract strategies with you Saturday live on the show, on the class. If you'd like to join me on Saturday or Sunday this week, just send me an email, brucefarmer@hotmail.com, and just say, Bruce, would you and Jen please send me an invitation to the class Saturday or Sunday? It costs us $150. It's 2 to 2.5 hours. You can ask all kinds of questions. We'll go over exact examples from stocks we follow, and that'll give you a pretty good handle on just how this works. Writing put contracts, in the money put contracts, out of the money put contracts, how to make money doing put contract writing. Sunday, we're going to talk about some straddles and some strategies where you can do multiple contracts where you'll have some puts and calls and combinations to limit your risk. It'll limit your upside, but it drastically limits your downside to a very low number. We'll be talking about those as well. That's the Sunday class at noon Eastern for both days, Saturday and Sunday. If you'd like to join me live with Jennifer, she's the moderator. The class is handled just like this. You got me in front of the whiteboard over here, and Jen will be handling all of the comments, and she will interrupt me and say, got a question? You got to answer this right now. And I'll take care of it right away. Again, join me Saturday, Sunday. Send a private email to us and say, Bruce, I need an invite, man. I got nothing going on. My wife wanted me to cut the lawn, but I told her I have a class to go to. I can't do it. You're saving me, man. You're saving me. I'm doing the best I can. Those of you women out there, and I have a lot of gals who watch me, you gals who are confused about options, you're not sure about it, these are the classes for you. We talk about this in plain English. This is not complicated. It doesn't matter if you haven't seen the first 6 classes. You don't have to worry about watching all of my classes before you watch me live on 7 and 8. No, these classes are one-offs. These are one-off classes. I just happen to call them class 7 or lesson number 8. That's all I'm doing. On the website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, you can now download and watch the first 4 classes at your heart's content. Costs us $100 to buy the class. You can watch as many times as you want. Classes 5 and 6, lessons 5 and 6 are being edited right now. They should be up later today or tomorrow. So just bear with us. We're a little behind on that. We had a bad weather event knock power out where my editor lives, and we were down to several days here. And so she is scrambling to get this done. So no problem. Whenever it's ready, it's ready. So join us for live classes or check out the classes that have been listed and are posted now on the website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. Thank you, one. Thank you all for joining me on these live classes. Fantastic stuff. Anyway, where are we at? I don't know if we're open yet. We're waiting for the opening, 1602 on SoFi shares. I've got that, but I don't have a market on Hood at the moment, and I don't see it open yet on CNBC. Although on CNBC I just see commercials, so I'm not sure. SoFi 1601 and AMC at 39.16, up 26 points. ATIP down a dime. Matterport up 14. Al Parker is a new member. Hey, Al Parker, welcome, buddy. Thank you for joining us as a new member to this channel. Nice to have you here. You're among some pretty good people here. Beautiful stuff. Will you ever reduce the cost of your classes or make them bundles? Years from now, I might make them bundles, but not right now. I'm actually thinking of cutting back how many classes I'm going to offer. I've cut back how many one-on-ones I've been offering because I'm just so tired, and I can only do so much during the summer anyway. But at the moment, we're plugging along here, going through 2 classes a weekend, and we appreciate all of you who are coming through. It's great. It's great that you're seeing us. Thank you. Hell no, says John Van. Hell no, CJ. No. Okay, good people. $15.99 on SoFi, GameStop 168.30, ATIP 374.5, and this is where we're at right now. Folks, I have to admit, I am absolutely exhausted. I've got to stop right here. I'm going to take a bit of a break right now, get a little extra rest in, and I'm going to power up and rejoin you this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern with a little more vim and vinegar. Keep an eye on your stocks and keep an eye on your markets. SoFi doing great today. A wonderful day. We got Matterport moving up right now, 14.17, just popped up a little bit. That was a nice little pop. Hopefully that'll just keep right on rocking and rolling. We'll keep an eye on everything. Thank you for joining me this morning and being here right now. We'll keep an eye on Robinhood as it opens and does its thing. And let's just hope these stocks turn green and keep going up, because that's what they are supposed to do. We deserve it. We earned it. Make us money. That's what it is. Thank you, guys. I will see you a little later today as I get a little rest in right now. And we'll see where we're at this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Please join me then. And if you want to join us for the classes, send us a private email and we'll get you an invite this morning. Jen and I will get you on the list. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you soon, and we'll stay on top of this. We'll see what's going up here. I got lots to cover, and so do you. And we'll pick this up at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Okay. Thank you, one. Thank you all. We'll talk to you a little later. Bye for now.